Hey, Ludi, you joined the wrong party, bro. Okay, let's test this out.
Testing.
Okay, it seems like we're good to go. When are you shooting? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So today you have me, unfortunately, due to load shedding and other circumstances, our commentators and some drivers couldn't join us today. So I'll be trying to hold it down, but I can't promise much. I'll try to give you as much info as possible and try to change the view as much as possible. So let me know if you want me to change between the penalties, the tires, or anything else, and I'm here for you. And let's hope I'll get another commentator to join me later soon. Ciao. So it seems like so far the TSP drivers don't meet the quota for it to continue. So we're gonna give a few racers some time to join, and hope that we actually do have a race today. I know I'm the commentator and I'm not the greatest at the moment. I'll try to hold it down as long as we have a race, right? Everyone wants to see the race going on. Unfortunately, Strisi, we cannot cancel the race so far because Ikuta igcwele. We've reached 10 and wonke umuntu kumele ukuthi amaji on. It's just that we have a few delays and the race is gonna start, you know. Siyamazi ubonga ukuthi umuntu unjani and uthatha isikhathi sakhe, so unfortunately kumele simele and yeah, you know. I'm just hoping we race, you know, because so far Tier 3 has missed out on a race in Japan and they still have to catch up with us, so we don't want any catch-up features last number back to back on that one. So we're happy that the race do continues and everyone meets quota. We seem to be waiting for one more driver, I think. And that has to be Bongs. He should be in, currently having some issues with, the illness and stuff, but we're feeling some time. So we have 11 drivers right now, even though one is still in terms of competition. So it seems like the race will continue, and some excitement for everyone else. I'm also hoping that I get a co-commentator soon, so they can keep it entertained consistently. Because one thing about me, I really know how to go off, But just let me know what you'd like me to change to. If you want to see some tires, if you want to see some penalties, just let me know, and I'll actually try my best. Yes, overtake you, Tepo, the credit's still, and we're just waiting on the drivers. It's all up to them to ready up now, So they've probably taken a decision to say, you know what, let's wait for Bongs to restart his console and join. So let's just wait and see. It's all up to them. So it seems like we have some of the drivers rating up. They're probably saying that Bongs will join during qualifier. Sorry ladies and gentlemen, let me just send out an invite so Bongs can be able to join during qualifier. Okay, isikhathi sokuqala manje. Time to race. Let's see who's going out and who's gonna burn some rubber for us. So, ladies and gentlemen, we currently have 12 drivers. Bones is currently having some technical difficulties, so we'll see. Let's see who's brave enough to come out first and sit. First out we have Sandy the Cover Maverick on the Aston Martin, and then we have Utepi Alfa Romeo. Anaba baphuma babaningi manje. Baphuma iMcLaren Bonga, baphuma Stetson, baphuma no MKG. So on average, ladies and gentlemen, what you commonly see during qualifier is between 126 and 129. Those are mostly competitive times, but towards the 26, you have your tier 1 drivers, your C2s, your Melos, the lights, and then you have Ruiz too, etc. If you fitted, I've left you out, I'm sorry. But yeah, and then towards your 129s, you have usually those who start to mediums or on hard, etc. So it'll be interesting to see where tier 3 drivers actually land when it comes to the qualifying times. So Kama Maverick is out first. Let's see how he does. I think Tepiso might be too close to Kama Maverick by the looks of things. So one of them is going to have to abandon their lap, or Tepiso is just going to have to find a way to pass him without, both of them interrupting one another. Let's see how they take this corner. Kama Maverick. Tepiso. Oh, yep. Tepiso invalidates and backs out. So Kama Maverick is about to set the first time, and let's see where it is. A 1:33.6. Oh, Stexaco puts in the 1:30. Surely he's going to improve on that. It's usually the first lap, and you know what? Drivers never usually take their fuel. So sometimes the front drivers are usually loading the fuel and don't even know about it, Some don't even know the setups, but they're in tier 2. So I'm hoping that, they've been learning. In the first purple sector. episode seems to have been on a stinker because this is the slowest time he's ever set in that if I could recall. He's about to start a scorcher. Let's see how he does. And back to one. Bongako, second fastest after Stetzer. I think the final sector is where he had some issues because those tight bands towards the end are really tight. Kid K with the 135. He's getting faster, he's getting better. Nice to see him up there for once. Goes the fastest. The man that did not survive the playoffs goes the fastest. He's trying to get into tier 1 without even going through the playoffs this season. So let's see if he can manage the same pace during the race. But 129, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, is close to tier 1 time. Now we're on with Ludi T. This is a man who's been putting some plentiful practice, you know. He's been practicing each and every time there's a new lobby. Even sometimes it's been a shell from side. So let's see how he does. I'm thinking he's gonna do like a top 3, you know. He's been powerful, he's been underrated, and he's good. So top 3 for Ludi for me. Well, top 5 for now. Man, I need a commentator to join me, you know. This thing is really difficult doing by yourself because it's like I'm with my thoughts because I can't even hear you guys commentate or give comments or anything like that, you know. So do not judge me based on today. I was not prepared and I'm a failure because of load shedding. I'm a team player, you know. I've done this before. It's not good at that it's just good, you know. The timing is just not right. Sikhi, come join, Sikhi, come join, you know. I think this commentating thing needs a more consistent figure, you know, and we've been doing a few gigs every now and then, so pull through, you know. We're watching MKG right now, and he's going way too wide on his corner, so let's see what times he puts in. Oh, Sixus Visual S Fitness YouTube. Okay. Yeah, hey, S Fitness, yeah, come join, man, you know. Oh, the Chimanga, the Chimanga slow. Ngiyabona nani network yakhe ikinjani so siyaxolisa. So far we have 2 drivers in the 129, which is stretching to people right now. I'm expecting Tabuti to come out and be on a scorcher, you know. That's what Chow is doing. You have 3 racing drivers in the 129. Can you make it 4? Yep, we have 4 drivers in the 129. And Tepisa fails to improve on his time, so he's gonna go again. Tawati goes first with the 129. That's clean time. Am I seeing right? Seems like, ladies and gentlemen, King Straw has managed to join the lobby and his electricity is back, you know. Thanks to the delay from the driver, it seems like he joined. Ludity has gotten himself, oh my goodness, Peter just says the 128, even though Ludity has gotten into an accident today and gotten a 5 place penalty. Oh, Tarek was wide towards the end. Bono fails to better his position and will start from P5. Oh, is that Castle Pizza? Let's see what it says as a first look. Pizza to 130 and starts in P10. Late, but within the point. Seems like we have a second grade, ladies and gentlemen. We have Tepiso in P9 and P1, the only driver in the 128. We have Tabuti in the 129, followed by Tulsana in the Bona, also in the 129s. Then comes the 130 Stetsa, MKG, UDT, Kid K, Cash, and then the rest. So, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't seem like anyone else is going to join me, so, you guys are just going to have to deal with me and just enjoy the race, You can play background music and listen to my soothing voice also. I think it'd be better like that, Just play some background music, listen to my voice, watch the racing, have a drink, smoke some weed, and you should enjoy the race. Man, it's tier 2. It always, has drama. It always is exciting. So let's see what happens. Uzuthi that I'm fine. It's in Savannah, you know. It's really unfortunate that Stroll joined extremely late because one thing I know about him is that this is one track where he's extremely good, He's really fast and each and every driver knows this. So let's see if he can get drive of the day by starting behind and finishing first. And unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some rain. Well, unfortunately for the drivers and more excitingly for you guys, it's going to be a dope race, some spinning, they have to change their setups. So, what do you do as a racer in this situation? Do you change your setup or stay with your setup and hope that the sun comes out? Let me know in the comments. Drivers from tier 1, tier 3, or tier 2 drivers who couldn't manage to join this race. Let me know. What do you do in this situation? Do you keep the same setup or tweak it a bit? Or, just let it go, keep it until the sun comes out. I wish Milo was here. The starts are always exciting with him. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be all exciting and stuff about 4, 3, 2, 1, and it slides out. Nope, I ain't going to do that. And I'll try to. So, let's go. propose I'll send in invites just after the start, you know. I don't think we can afford to miss that. Okay, Kid K network, eh? So, okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. 3, 2, 1. And it's lights out. So who has a good start? Oh, Crash gets a try to penalty because he jumped it. And he's the only one. You have Tipiso. Oh, you have Tabo T. Oh, sorry, I got the wrong controller. Tabo T. You've got Twitch. You've got Sanel. You've got Bonga. You've got MKG. You've got Kid K. You've got Spectre, Kamare, Tegui, Kingstro, Ludi, and Crash. What a clean start, ladies and gentlemen. No DNF, no safety car, no nothing. It's gone. Oh, Kingstro already has a 3-second penalty, but it seems like he's climbed a bit more places. Oh, thank you, Propose. I'll join it. Please check tires. Well, the race just started, so I'm assuming that everyone is on the same tires, you know, and they're all on the same amount of laps. But you know, whatever the watchers want, get. So there you have all on 0 laps of tires. Oh no, I completely understand. No one has to wait for it. No one is waiting for it. I think it's gonna dry at some later point, so which will could have been there too. You know, oh, Twitch has left. Oh, seems like load shedding might have hit Twitch. And he's gone. He's gone, ladies and gentlemen. Load shedding has hit Twitch. So all drivers are possibly just gonna pass him. Oh, seems like Vonga spun. The McLaren of Vonga has spun and is down to P8.
Greetings, Major.
Up, man, yeah, rough up. Been a long time coming, man. Been waiting for you.
Yeah, I had to pull through. I had a date with some dragon meat, so I had to finish up. So I'm here now.
Oh, thanks, man. So just let me know, man, if you would like me to review anything for the spectators, you know. So you can take them on voice while I navigate the panel and the drivers.
Oh, okay. So right now, I think at the start, Crash and Keys got a drive-through penalty with Kingstro with a 3-second penalty on lap 2. I'm hoping that Stroh doesn't collect any more warnings, because that means that at the track, let's hope he was just avoiding someone.
Oh, Stroh is going to the pit. I think he has went there, mate.
Oh, Stroh is DNF'd.
Oh,
Stroh is DNF'd.
Dude, is DNF in the pit?
Yeah, I think so, because his car is in the pits. It's either he DNF'd or he retired. Because
So-
his car is still moving in the pits. Yes, no, I think he retired or.
Oh, he
some
probably
collision issues,
retired, yeah.
Yeah, because his car is still moving and is following Crasham Kisses out of the pit lane.
So I'm watching the top 3 right now, and they really talk to one another. It's Tepiso, Tabo, and Sanel, and it's end-to-end.
Yeah, just a second separating the front 3. They're pulling a huge gap to number 4, which is MKG, which is growing. It's 7.3 seconds now. Keeps climbing and climbing. Okay, which points to 3-way fights at the top. but we know that the top two are actually mistake prone. So I'm hoping that they can keep it on track and Sanele doesn't come through with the win because of their faults and mistakes.
Yeah, definitely. One would like even say that Tepiso has bad luck when it comes to racing because one thing he really knows how to do is DNF or collectless penalties.
Yeah, let's hope today he doesn't do that and actually brings it home.
So we also have a fight for P4 with MKG fighting with Staxa here, and it seems pretty close.
Yeah, it's very close. I think Sexa might have the pace advantage because MKG doesn't seem to be pulling a gap between him and Alvin and Sexa, and MKG is actually falling back even more from the front three. So I think Sexa is just biding the time to make a clean move and take P4 and try to chase the front three. So right now, Kid K is having a pretty lonely race down in 6th. He has a huge gap in front of him of 3 seconds and another gap of 4 seconds behind him to Twitch. Ludi and Gamma are also pretty close to each other, but they won't be fighting anytime soon. Then we have Tego, who's close to Bonga. Bonga, who's now in 10th with the recovery after spinning, which saw him spin out and go to P13. Twitch and Ludi just swapped positions. Yes, Twitch and Ludi just swapped positions. Twitch is ghosted out, but on my stream it seems like he's been ghosted out. Could be pointing to load shedding also, but I'm hoping that's not the case. And I'm seeing the pace difference with the gap going. Seems like Twitch has been disconnected or he has left the session. Okay, back to the top three. Taboti and Zebs are exchanging 5 fastest laps. So they are really, which is Sanele just doing enough to keep up with them. I'm sure he's just fighting his time in order to see if they fight and just to pick up the scraps or barring any mistakes from the front two. Ooh, he just spun. Sanele just spun from 3rd. He just oh god. I think I might have jinxed him there. He just spun.
Yeah, he spun out and is 6 seconds behind the two. But let's hope the top two will fight each other to a point where he actually catches up, you know? Yeah, Tepiso might have been hit by load shedding. He says he has left the session. Oh, yes, and this is Tabosi's race to win. Tepiso is out due to load shedding.
Oh, yes. I see the car is posted out also. Escom deciding the race for us. It's pretty unfortunate.
So I guess it's all in Tabosi's hands now, you know. Let's hope that he is not mistake prone today also.
Yeah, it would have been nicer if Sanele was closer because it was going to keep him true and put some pressure on him because we know that Tabosi is also one of the notorious DNFers in the league. So maybe if there's no pressure, you can just cruise and bring it home. But I'm hoping that Sanele can just creep up close to him and just apply the pressure and give us a fight. Let's see. Okay,
yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, Kid K and Ludi are actually in a tight fight. They've exchanged positions twice this lap. Okay, I think Ludi is falling back. I'm not sure if Ludi is still here.
So, let's just see if Ludi's also loaded. We'll get a better view of it when KK manages to catch up. I don't think so because it doesn't seem like Kid K. What is going on with Kid K? It's his network. He's jumping all over the show. So the fight here is between MKG and Ludi.
Twitch, I think. Twitch had load shedding, so Bonga just took 9th from the AI of Twitch.
Ludi just passed MKG. MKG goes wide.
Okay, MKG, I think
that's a brain damage.
No, he doesn't have wing damage. That was just a mistake from his side. I wish to know why Stroll left the session. Let me just check.
It seems like all drivers are having a long race when you consider that some are load shed and it actually creates a buffer between one another.
Yeah, and because if you are here for the race, it's just a matter of just getting across the line because these are 3 points. Because some of the faster drivers are not here, your Tamayos, your Inati. So for some of the drivers, this should be 3 points.
I mean, there's literally no one chasing anyone. Because the gap between Sanen and Tawati is 7 seconds. Sanen gets another 3 seconds, so that makes it close to 10 seconds he needs to cover. So this was good shedding, so it's a different story. That guy is having a lonely race. Ludi is 6 seconds behind him. MKG also has like 3 seconds to EDC. PK is also lonely and having a network.
Bonga is about to overtake him. So I'm hoping that the network issue for PK doesn't make them collide.
With Bonga.
Okay, I think Bonga, he just let Bonga through.
Oh, it's team orders.
Yeah. Which was good by him. Because Kid K also has 2 more positions to gain from from Zebs and only from Zebs with load shedding is in front of him. So he's currently sitting in P7.
And someone might get load shed also. Yep, there is load shed too. Seems like every second driver has load shed. Twitch load shed. Will Crash even get some points at this point? Because he keeps himself sabotaging himself and what?
Oh, he's left the session.
I changed him. He's out too. So let's see then into how many drivers we actually have. We have Tabuti, we have Sandele. So this is out. We have Spectre, which is 3. We have Yuri, which is 4. MTG 5. Bonga 6. PK 7. Kama's out. Who's out. Crash out. Trigger in 12, 8 drivers. And no one's close to anyone.
Yeah, this is just going to be a job to the end. This is a comrade's marathon, but everyone was quitting halfway, so...
Yeah, so it's basically a matter of passing all the AIs and not crashing out.
And not crashing out. Oh, Segway has a moment down in turn 1 again. Oh, Segway is struggling in the rain.
Let's give him a look.
He's struggling in the corners. As he goes wide again. I'm hoping he can make the pass, or he will make the pass on Crash McKee's AI, but it's giving him a problem, even though it's ghosting through. So there are no real good fights to look at up and down the field. Just Sepiso leading Sanele with 10 seconds, which is 13 seconds with Sanele's penalty. Then Segza in third, who's 8 seconds behind Sanele. And obviously Sepiso is AI. Then Ludi, who's chasing Sepiso's AI. MKG and Bonga. And then Kid K.
Tabuti is having a race of his life because he keeps on setting first lap after first lap.
After fastest lap, yeah.
I think it's wise of him to do so before, all the drivers, if they're able to join back, to actually join and try to challenge him.
Yeah.
Because he's currently leading by 10 seconds. Ludi is about to take Sepiso's AI and he dies.
Tabo is going for another fast lap because there's a purple first sector.
The South African government will pay for their sins. This is not the race we were looking for, Especially with the rain, we're looking for excitement, safety
Yeah,
cars,
it would have been,
crashes.
yeah, it would have been a
So
nice race.
it kind
Because
of
I'm
ruins
thinking,
things.
yeah, because I'm thinking with the way the rain is, it might have been drier at the end. So, like the strategy calls changing to the
True.
slicks. Yeah, so that would be nice to see.
So Tina says Sawa must relax because he's leading. And I have to agree with him, you know. Because next thing you know, he spins out, needs to pit for a new ring, and it's a new story. I mean, look at him. Traction off, ringing door off, assist off. Ooh, he is sending it. Another fast lap. Kingdom Zala is going for another one.
Yeah, I
Let's
think
see
he's
if
going for another one. But I'm hoping he doesn't make a mistake in one of these runs. And actually
so they
and
don't
puts it
need
on
to
the wall.
pit, you know. They don't need to pit because it's raining. So when it's wet conditions, they can usually just take the one set of tires towards the end from start to finish. Yeah. So they don't need to pit.
But with the gaps that are between the drivers, the safest thing is to pit.
I don't think the front five should pit, you know. I wouldn't pit in this situation.
But that's how, wouldn't that kill you at the end of the race if the track is still wet?
I don't think so, you know, because I think you can finish the entire race on one set of sauce.
No, of inches. I mean,
Yeah, but Zotile is saying that for safety measures, it would be safe for you to pit again, you know.
Yeah, I'd rather pit, not risk. Don't risk it, especially because there are fast corners on this track. The fast left-handers, so there might be some traction with one of
So
tires.
MKG and Bonga seems to be the fight we have on right now, you know. Some action at least, yeah.
Yeah, MKG. I think Bonga is gonna take it easily because if Bonga has forced his way from last position to the back of him, means that he has pace over MKG in this race.
But knowing Bong, I think he's gonna push, you know, because at the end of the day, he still wants to climb up, and both of them don't have penalties.
Yeah.
So he's probably thinking that, you know what, let me just try and force him so I don't get penalties.
Okay, the most interesting, I think Melo and Zotal pointed this out in the last race. MKG is actually racing with ABS off. If you're on board his car with the wing camera, you can feel the tires locking up as it brakes.
And Crash is back. Crash is back. He's behind Twitch and Kama Maverick AI. Let's see him back, you know. Let's see where he finishes. And let's hope he doesn't self-sabotage also, because he's one of those.
Oh yeah. Let's hope he's still warm enough to take over and not crash. And follow his name and crash. Crash.
So Bonga and MKG, Bonga and MKG right now are still fighting side by side. Bonga sticking it on the outside. MKG is just not trying to push him wide. Bonga goes off, but
Bonga goes off, yeah.
Sheesh. MKG is sending it.
MKG goes off. Oh, they both did each other's face.
This guy.
I think they're just playing it safe there. But I think Bonga should use this part, or he's far back now. He should have tried to stay closer and use this part of the track to overtake.
Well, it's all about who has the better exit here, isn't it?
Yeah,
so,
it is.
Let's see what happens.
And Bonga is not even touching his batteries on 95 on 100% now, while MKG is on 62%.
You're side to side now.
So I think Bonga should make a 6 even start now. So yes, he has taken the position from MKG and he moves to 5th. I'm hoping he can chase
Oh,
down
MKG
Ludi
goes
for third
wide.
and fourth.
He's lost that position forever now. He's got penalties
Yeah, that's
also.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can
Bonga is
actually hear those breaks.
yeah. Oh, okay, Bonga is a bit far from Ludi, but I just want to see if he can cut that gap. Okay. Ludi and Segs are actually close. 2-second gap between them. Okay, it's not growing or decreasing much. Sabo still out in front on his own. Sanele in second with a 11-second gap to Segza.
Ludi is sending it and is getting closer to Sturkey. Bonga gets a 3-second penalty also.
Yeah, it looks like Ludi is trying to creep up to Segza. So for these two, the pit stop is actually is really important for them on who pulls the trigger first as we pass the halfway point of the Grand Prix.
So let's say between the 14 and 17. Let's see what happens. And you know how tier 2 drivers are, they always pit. So let's see who pulls the trigger first.
I'm just wondering with Sanele. Sanele, I think he qualified in mediums. On what the thought process was on that, so whether he didn't see the rain on the forecast, because I think he was the top driver, was the highest driver who qualified in the mediums. I saw others. Okay, Ludi is actually pushing because it's turning his
It's still raining, Zotile. Unfortunately, it's still raining. We haven't seen any dry patches right now. It's still raining. Ludi is failing to close the 2-second gap right now.
Yeah, but he's pushing because I saw him. Look at his battery. He's actually deploying a lot of battery. He's on 10% now, while Segza is
he's closing it now.
still on 100.
So let's see who pulls the trigger first, right? Between the 14 and 17, let's see who pits.
I think Ludi, if he wants to, he should try the undercuts because he's not seeming to be making any progress in cutting the gap because he's still 2 seconds again. So I think he should try the undercut just to overtake.
Okay, it takes a pass. Ludi passes. So the 14. Oh, Tabuti pitted. Tabuti went into the pit, so he pulled the trigger, and Sanele actually passed. So let's see if Sanele is gonna continue and go long, or what's gonna happen.
I wish we had
Tabuti comes out.
Oh, Tabuti comes out in front of Ludi.
So the only two drivers have pitted so far is Kid K and Tabuti. Do you think Kid K is gonna recover all his positions back when all these drivers pit? He should be. Okay, Bonga's in the pits, MK's in the pits, so Piso's AI is in the pits.
Okay, Kid K and Bonga pitted in the same lap. I'm not sure. Oh no, sorry, my bad. It was only Bonga pitted.
Yeah, Kid K pitted a lap before.
Yeah.
So let's see. Okay, Bonga's crash came out before Bonga in the pits. What
the
is
undercut worked? That's if he pitted. Let me just see if it stops.
Crash hasn't pitted.
Crash hasn't stopped. Yes, the only people that have stopped are Tabo T, Bonga, MKG, Sepsis AI, and Kid K have stopped. Oh, and Twitch's AI has also stopped.
So the undercut we're looking for right now is between who and who?
It's between Ludi and Segza. I'm hoping that Tabo T can actually drag.
Segza's pitting.
Ludi has pitted also. He followed them into the pit.
Okay, so no undercut there.
No undercut there, yeah. He should have pulled the trigger the previous lap.
Let's see if Crash will let go pass easy or is he going to make it difficult for him. I hope he makes it difficult for him.
good clean stop from both the drivers. They didn't have any damage, so. But I'm just surprised as to how Ludi is not cutting that gap while using so much battery on Sexer, because Sexer is still on full battery while Ludi is in the low 30s, in the 30s.
It's probably a pace thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Sexer probably has more pace. So Thabo versus Sanele now, you know. So Thabo T needs to pit. If he doesn't pit, we see if the undercut will work.
Yeah, I think
Sanele needs to pit. Sanele needs to pit. Let's see if he works.
Yeah, the gap is coming down pretty dramatically between him and Thabo T, so he's not going to keep this position if that's what he's trying to do. So he might as well pace and protect himself from Sexer.
And they pit.
Oh yeah, and they pit.
It's too late. It's going to get past. This is one long pit. That's one thing we will guarantee you. It's a long pit. And he's gonna pass him easily and keep his 10-second gap. Probably more than 10 now, don't you think?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be around 13.
Oh, even a fast lap.
14.
Yeah, 14, 15 should be.
Yeah, where is Sexer? Sexer is not a non-factor right now. He's only making his way to the final corner. I just have to see the gap between him and Sanele. Okay, Ludi and Sexer are pretty close now.
14 seconds it seems. 14 seconds is the time.
Okay, it's less than a second between Sexer and Ludi now. Yeah, I think this is the only fight we might have. Oh, and then Crash and MKG.
Bonga also.
Oh, Crash and Bonga, sorry. Following close.
Whoa! Bonga
spins
behind. And spins out.
Bonga.
Well, Crash spins to pit, so Bonga still safe there. It says that the dynamic.
Yeah, but Crash needs to just pit.
Yeah, because now he's wasting Bonga's time, So the fight is actually for P3 right now.
Yeah, between Ludi and Sexer. All Ludi needs to do now is just stick close to Sexer. Sexer is a 6-second time penalty, so he just needs to stay within the penalty. Let's see if he can't make the pass on him.
Do you think Bonga has some ring damage, or doesn't seem like it?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't seem like it. If it is, it's minor. Maybe the wheel is still green with a slight hint of yellow.
I think Ludi's not gonna fight it, you know. I don't think he's gonna go for the overtake, but he does have his ERS on every now and then. But I don't think he wants to fight much because of those penalties, you know. Yeah, I agree with you. Resetting back to track is not mustn't be a thing, you know. Men must drive back into track. They mustn't reset to track. So, unfortunately, you know, it's still part of the league, so men can reset back to track. Yes, it should be banned, you know. So drivers can motion it, and let's see how it goes. I really hope Ludi tries and challenges it, you know. I really hope him try and passes him on the track.
No, I don't think Ludi will do it, especially because of
the penalty.
Yeah, I don't think he will. And he doesn't want to risk contact.
Oh, Sanele gets a 6-second penalty.
The gap between Sanele and Sexer is not closing, and either way, even if Sanele Sexer comes close to the similar amount of penalties.
Yeah.
So for now, as things stand, the top 4 is actually confirmed, unless there's a safety car and the field is back up together. Or if the rain stops, let's say lap 21, 22, and the track
it's time for
dry out. Yeah. which would
I
be
don't
pretty
think it's
interesting if
gonna
that
stop,
happens.
you know. Even if it will come out now, I don't think the track will dry out in time.
Yeah, true. But it seems like the weather only
The
is
fastest
only
oh, sorry, please. The fastest qualifying time was 1:28.9 by TPSO. 1:28.9 by TPSO.
yeah. Ludi is just staying behind him and letting him drag him along. He's not gonna make that move on Silver.
So Rudy does have the pace, basically.
Yeah, in this second stint, he seems to have the pace. Because if it's not the pace, he's able to match him because even the first stint, he was just keeping the gap at 2 seconds, and even now he's just keeping it under a second.
PK has caught up to Gresham Keys, you know. Let's see how the tires are looking.
So I just got confirmation that Thor actually also got bloodshot, but he was thinking about the race, so he just
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Very sensible and responsible. I've got a feeling that Ludi might actually lose the 6 second gap. I don't know why, but something tells me that Ludi might lose it.
Oh, you see the gap growing now.
Yeah, and at this point, Ludi might start panicking and start making mistakes. So let's see what happens. You see, and now he's trying to use ERS to save the time he loses during corners or wherever he makes mistakes.
I think Segs started using his battery now. I think that's why the pace is starting to the game trying to go down the straight. He was using his battery, which he wasn't doing before.
Gresham Keys gets another penalty. Let's see how many he's on. 6 penalties. Well, MKG has the highest so far. He's chilling on a 9. It still is kind of like a lonely race for all drivers, you know. Everyone having their own race. Everyone's just hoping to finish.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was muted there. No, I was just saying that, and the rain doesn't seem to be stopping. It's still trickling down the same way it was in lap 1.
At all. So T has been having the loneliest race ever.
I think Taboti might have made a mistake. The gap is now down to 10 seconds between him and Fanele.
Bon, gets a 3-second penalty. No, Bonga's not an AI. Bonga is not an AI. As you can see, he is not an AI. So this is hoping other drivers are on AI so they don't get points.
Okay, the only drivers, just to confirm to viewers, the only drivers that are on AI, it is Trebs, Gamma Maverick, Twitch, and Teg. Oh, Teg is not an AI. It's him driving.
Hey, Didi Kumaro, what's wrong with the commenting? Hey, we also people to comment, you know, we're filling in because there's load shedding and this is not working LED. So if you feel like you can comment first, you know, the platform is open. We are very inclusive of everyone. Any spectators feel like they can do it, you know, just give it a shout.
Tegwe down in 12, spins again. Tegwe is having a nightmare of a race. He has 3 AIs, or he spins. He's trying to bring it back on track.
Oh my goodness.
He gets a 10-second fine. He gets a 10-second time penalty. And I think Thabo is about to lap him now. Thabo is about to lap him. And the AI is actually in front of him. There are 40 seconds. The closest AI to him is Twitch, who is 39 seconds ahead of him. Tegwe is having a nightmare of a race.
Rudy is back and I still intend that I'd really love to see Rudy go for it, you know. Like how breakaway people say, you know, you gotta pick a man on track.
Yeah, but drivers take that for the race. They're pretty cautious. If the man on track, many of the penalties, you just play to those penalties. But
okay, so it's a matter of just saying better safe than sorry. I mean, I would send it, man.
Points in the bag.
But don't you think because Rudy's been playing it safe all this time, what if he could have put up to Sanele, you know, because he's really lagging behind and he didn't pass him. He could have passed and actually give it a go at Sanele because Sanele does have 6 seconds penalty.
Yeah, I think for Ludi, I think it's a matter of questioning if he could catch. He thought that he couldn't catch Sanele, so might as well just stay behind Sensor. Okay, interesting from the top 2. Sanele has just made up another 3 seconds, 7 seconds within Thabo, from Thabo T. I'm not sure if Thabo is making mistakes or he's just cruising home.
Yeah, I just think he's trying to bring it home, you know, he doesn't have any penalty, he's just relaxing, so, you know, sometimes these games have a way of just, what you call this, scripting, you know. Really in the lead for the longest of time and then towards the end you spin. So I'm thinking he's trying to avoid all of that and just bring it home.
Yeah, and I'm sure that the Sanele got the penalty for 6 seconds. Giving him some buffer because you know even if he passes him, we need to make a second gap between him and himself to actually take the first position from him. I think the changing weather conditions are only reserved for tier 1 because tier 1 it was a scramble in the last time out in Singapore with the track getting wet at the later stages of the race. But for tier 2 it's just constant rain the whole race, so no changing in strategy in terms of the dry compounds. They're just sticking to the easier.
So Chile has an assumption that Tawiti might have messed up his tires because of all these fast laps he was setting, you know, and now Sanelez has activated these and he's setting
yes,
fast lap and he's on his way.
Yeah, and just catching him. Is Sanele the current holder of the fastest lap right now?
He is, he just got the fastest lap.
Okay, now the gap is 4 seconds. I think they might cross the finish line at the end with a second or second and a half gap between them. The way Sanele is just pulling him back.
Well, it's still a lonely race for everyone. I mean, you have Wonga who's trying to catch up to LDT, but his penalties are something else. You have MKG also on penalties and a quick gap. Well, it seems like Crash might benefit from all the penalties MKG has. And you might see Crash actually finishing P6. Crash might actually finish P6. I think that might be his highest position ever. Let's see how it unfolds. Sanele is sailing it, ladies and gentlemen, first lap after first lap. But, you know, as we all know, it's self-sabotage, those penalties have definitely...
Yeah, Crash, sorry.
Oh, Trouble T has spun out. Trouble T spun out and Sanele passed.
Oh, interesting.
Trouble T managed to fix, oh my goodness. Now it's all about the 6 second gap.
The 6 second gap.
Oh my goodness, let's see what's this. Can he?
Oh, and in that, Crash has actually passed MKG for 6th position.
Oh, he actually has.
Yeah, he has.
But what's exciting is 1 lap to go and, well, 1.5 seconds, you know, for the lead.
The lead has changed.
Well, I want to know, Sanele was sending it, you know, and doing first lap after first lap.
I think it put pressure on Thabo.
Yeah, but do you think Thabo can retaliate?
No, I think he's going to just try to make sure that that gap doesn't go above 6 seconds.
Okay, let's see.
He's back to using his back.
We are about to watch the final lap. Let's see what happens. Well, we already know that Lily's got P3 in lock, you know. The fight right now is for 6 seconds.
Okay, it goes up a tenth. Goes up another tenth. It goes up another tenth. It's now 5 seconds. It's close to 5 seconds now. Ooh, it comes down. Ooh, it's 5 seconds. Can Sanele make up another second? And then he loses the 4 tenths.
Sanele doesn't have...
Ooh, Thabo spins again.
Oh, Sanele, ladies and gentlemen, has won the race.
Yeah, Sanele has won the race. Okay.
And what do you have here? This Texas. Is Texas close enough?
No, it's not close. Just how many seconds? Yeah, it's not that close. Oh, Ludi picks up a 3 second time penalty.
Well, Ludi's still safe.
But it's safe. Okay, Thabo.
Wow, Thabo threw this one away.
Ooh, the notorious
DNF. Yeah, Sanele gets another time penalty. What is wrong with these guys now? You know, it's towards the end, and all of a sudden, everyone's making mistakes. Everyone was just supposed to bring the car home. Alright, this is Sanele's race to win. He's just has 2 corners to make. Corner 1.
Corner 2.
Corner 2, and ladies and gentlemen, Sanele Mzansi wins the British Grand Prix. Thabo T fumbles it and racers call him Latifi because he's driving Williams. He brings it in and gets taken. He must be pissed with himself right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he must be kicking himself. That was a race win 53 away there. Was cruising in front with a 10-15 second gap from Sanele.
And you to penalties really takes P3.
So I think the finishing won't change because Monga has a big gap on Crash. So Monga will take 5th, then Crash will take 6th, MKG will take 7th, Kid K 8th, okay, and then the AIs from 9th to 11, which is said Gamma Maverick and Switch, and then Tegwe in 12th. Tegwe
failed to get points even though they were AI.
I think he didn't have time to actually practice the track because he couldn't be this off the pace if he had some practice, because he also had the most penalties on the field with 16 seconds. So let's just get the drivers in. It'll be Sanele, Thabo, and Ludi.
Well, that was a crazy finish to the race, you know. You had Thabo T spin twice, you know. He had a first opportunity to save it, and he fumbled again. Very unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's just wait for the drivers to join the light happens, you know.
This will seem like a loss to Thabo T. And in the commentary section, we have our winner for today, British Grand Prix, Tier 2, Sanele Mzansi. Raz, how are you feeling? Sanele?
Yeah, we cannot hear Sanele.
Has Sanele joined? I think Sanele has joined.
Yeah, I saw the same thing.
Oh, good. How are you, Sanele? Crazy race. I'm okay. Just before we go to the race, just wanted to ask you with the qualifying. Did you not check the weather? Because I saw that you qualified with the mediums.
Oh, I saw the weather. I saw it as soon as I came. The quality, it was just quality.
So you were content with the run on mediums.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to ask one question before you take us through your race, you know. So you're chasing Thabo T and he spins for the first time, you know, and even after he spins for the first time, he's still within 6 seconds, you know.
Yeah,
after he spins for the second time, what goes through your mind?
Yo, I was telling the guys that side, I was like, oh, he spun again. I was like, I'm sending it, I'm going, bro. I was stepping on it. I was going, I was making sure I'm flying, but hey, it's so unfortunate for Thabo T. He had a good race, but he was sending it. Yo, those fastest lap after fastest lap.
Okay, but we saw this in the second stint. You actually tried to pull it back with doing your own fastest laps out of fast laps. Were you hoping that he was gonna make a mistake and you'd be able to pass?
Not really. I thought he was flying that guy. I was trying my best to catch up. I was really trying, even to break that fastest lap. I was really trying, but I failed. I was like, it's gone. I could give up. Plus I had penalties, so he doesn't have any penalties. I thought he won. I really thought.
Okay, but this showed you that you never give up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll learn from it.
So you're actually the first driver across all tiers, if I'm not mistaken, to actually win 2 races this season. So a big congratulations to you.
Thank you.
So we're hoping to see you more on the podium and then actually winning races and actually pushing through to tier 1 or the playoffs if it doesn't happen automatically. Okay, so and then we're joined by Mr. Tabo T92. What happened there, my brother?
Tabo, unfortunately, they can't hear you. They can't hear you. So
Okay,
you have to have your
can-
chat, your party. You know.
Yeah, go to the party settings and just click allow. Are you on your phone?
Testing. Can you hear him?
Okay, as you sort that out, Ludi. Interesting race, just staying behind Sexa and playing on those penalties. Was it your aim in the second stint, or you just had other ideas in terms of the race?
Lily, unfortunately, you also mute, you know. Yeah, no, I think, guys, you need to check your settings because it's, you know, our spectators can hear your guys' version of the race, you know. So basically, yes. Okay, can spectators please let us know if you can hear both drivers? Oh, okay, so let me tell, I think we're just gonna have to call it, you know, considering that we have a tier 3 race after this, you know. So, yeah, so we just wanted to say congratulations, guys, you know. It's not nice to drive under the rain, the tar race, you know, and especially for a track like Britain with a lot of corners. So, congratulations on the podium finish and all the best for the next race.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna end the stream right there and give it to Zotile, you know, who's gonna commentate better than them, you know, and yeah, tier 3 after this. Adios.